Hey there, it's Jody Taylor. Whether you're a first-time listener or it ain't your first rodeo, welcome to Jody Tried It. This tiny podcast is about my journey of purchasing and trying many professional and personal development tools and resources, such as courses, memberships, subscriptions, templates, and apps. I'll share my honest review, key takeaways, and things you might want to consider to help you make informed decisions about your personal and professional development. Now, time for a quick affiliate disclosure. Some of the links mentioned on Jody Tried It, either on the show or in the show notes, are affiliate links, and at no additional cost to you, I will earn a commission if you click through and make a purchase. It's a simple way to support the Jody Tried It podcast, and I only recommend products and services that I genuinely love or believe might be helpful to you. Your trust is important to me. Thank you so much, and without further ado, let's hop on into it. So maybe you're feeling frustrated because you're doing this online content creation, online work, and you're not seeing a lot of results. It's frustrating. Maybe you're just starting out and you're having a hard time, or you've been at it for a while and you're having a hard time. What are some options? Today, this is going to be a short and sweet one. I just want to chat about resources around you, your cheerleaders, your silent partners, as my twin brother calls them. And he also says your board of directors. So these are the folks around you who probably don't buy your products or services. Maybe they're your besties or you're related to them, but they're always there for you. I'm highlighting these folks because so often I know I've looked for like-minded folks online. Maybe I can meet them via co-working or at an event. But today I wanted to highlight those folks that are already in your life. So for example, I've gotten care packages, I've gotten a card in the mail, or just a text or a funny meme checking in from folks who are not in this life. Can I say that? Yeah, this life, this online content creation life, this personal and professional development life. Don't discount those folks. I'm not saying that you do, but this is a little reminder to appreciate them and to say, hey, thank you. You know, I've been at this for years, and some of the folks who support me don't read my newsletter, will never listen to this podcast episode, but they are part of the reason why I keep going, because they check in with me or they get me away from this world. And it's like, let's just have coffee, or let's just catch up, or let's talk about things that have nothing to do with trying to make money online. That's a gift. If you don't have those people around you, that's no problem. You can actually find other things in your neighborhood, in your community, and even online. And I mean, like joining a chess club, joining a dance club, going for walks, signing up for a bird watching tour. I think these are all things I would do, except maybe the chess, even though I should probably learn how to play chess. I bet I would be better at online business. I just wanted to highlight this because this is something that I've been experiencing the last few years and also thinking about recently, right? So the folks around you may not get what you're doing, but they get you and they appreciate you and love you or just want to be around you. As a matter of fact, some of these folks may not even know what you're doing, but they just know that they want to support you in some way. So let me give you an example of folks not getting it, but still being the best. A few years ago, I was coming up with and coming out with a physical planner. And I asked some friends and family, like, hey, how much would you pay for this? And almost all of them stated a price that just was not going to be profitable for me. And that was the first time I realized, like, hey, and actually, this was when I first started working with my friend Chisomo. We were just getting to know each other back then. Chisomo Fajardo, I'll put her information in the show notes. She's also a content creator. And she was coaching me because I took her course on how to create a physical planner. I'll put that link in the show notes as well. And I was like, I asked around and nobody would pay, what I was thinking and actually what I had to charge to make some money. Sorry, I just dropped my phone. Yes, I have a podcast mic and yes, I should use it, but old habits die hard. And she said to me, they're not your customers. And that's true. And that's when I realized like, oh, I can separate this. They're not my customers. They're my friend, they're my family member, and they're going to support me. And some of them did buy the planner when it came out. But I just realized and wanted, just in case, I just feel like maybe somebody needs to hear this. The folks in your life, whether they know what you're doing or not, are a great resource to keep you fed. Literally, maybe they're making you snacks or desserts or dinner, and to keep you energized, whether they know what you're doing or not, or maybe they get it or they don't. Don't discount those folks. And again, if you don't have folks like that in your life, like physically in your life, whether they're texting you or coming to see you and vice versa, there's always online. There's always books. Um, there's something out there for you in this big, wide world. There is support. So if you're starting to feel burnt out, if you're starting to feel like, why am I doing this? And you need something else, some more support, ask. Ask. Ask your friends and family. And again, if you can't find friends and family who kind of fit that bill, then try online. Go to meetups. Just keep yourself lifted. Stay encouraged. I guess that's why I'm recording this, because I want to say stay encouraged. Online business, any pursuit really, anything you really want. If you haven't realized this already, or if you haven't experienced it, it might get tougher before things even out. And that's something I didn't realize when I started this. I thought, well, I'm quite bright and I have ideas. And if that was enough, I would be a billionaire. That's still going to happen. Stay tuned. But that hasn't happened yet. And I realize now that there are a lot of ups and downs. But I don't want to give up, and I'm not going to give up, and neither should you. So I rely on folks who are not in the online space and some who are. But the most important thing they have in common, and maybe your friends do too, and your family does too, is that they get me. They appreciate me. They want to be around me, and they want to see me do well. And if there was a bumper sticker, if there was a sign that they were all holding up, the continued message I get is the best is yet to come. And if you don't have that person in your life yet, or you need to hear it, if you're looking for that online sign, consider me your online sign in your ear and picture me holding a sign that says, the best is yet to come. Hey, thanks for listening to this episode of Jody Tried It. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe to my newsletter at joddie.substack.com. That's JODDIE.substack.com. And please share with a friend or three. Thanks for listening.